for the finals, along with Kyle's fiancée, Jessica. You can see that patch on his abdomen, that's where his insulin pump goes. LeeLoo actually so sensitive, she's able to tell if Kyle's sugar is too high or too low.
Wow, that's impressive.
Since qualifying, Kyle got engaged to girlfriend Jessica, the two just starting to plan their wedding.
In qualifying, Kyle really exemplified how to take on the spinning wheel. It doesn't look like he's lost his touch here in the finals. Feet flush against the wheel, great form.
Taking a more patient approach to the slack ladder.
This obstacle, the slack ladder, took out a dozen people in qualifying, but the finals is made up of the strongest competitors.
Cochran inspired so many, being a type 1 diabetic, yet competing at the highest levels in cheerleading and American Ninja Warrior. Now that I think a lot of women like his physique.
Going for a car to get it.
This guy, though, his hobbies include slacklining, gymnastics, skiing, dirt bike, but perhaps most importantly, rock climbing. That rock climbing experience really trains the forearms, trains that upper body.
Yeah, you've got so many different muscles, the brachial radialis inside of the forearm, and that's really going to help him, especially right here on the cargo net. He just has to make sure to conserve some energy and some grip strength for the later obstacles.
Cochran calming himself here, taking a good breath. 2 years ago, made it to Mount Midoriyama. Last year, couldn't get out of qualifying. So more mature Kyle Cochran here, though. He's focused.
See, this is just like rock climbing. You have to find your spot. You have to go for it. Trust yourself. Pull it.
5'8", but a long reach there. Impressive. Oh, missing a peg placement, though.
You know what's so good about rock climbers is when they miss, it's like you did there with the peg. Always stay calm. Doesn't rush through it. Some guys panic. He didn't.
Looking for the dismount here. Swaying, going for it, and sticks it. About on pace with his qualifying time. 4 additional obstacles awaiting after he gets up the warp wall.
It's like the never-ending story, the never-ending obstacles.
Right at the warp wall. He's on the back part of this finals course. This is where the obstacles are even more difficult, and where fatigue really starts to set in.
I'm very confident that Kyle Cochran can make his way up the Salmon Ladder.
His arms fully extended, though, taking his time here. It looks like he's really having to...
Got one more left.
And here he goes on to Cannonball Alley.
This is where rock climbers have the ability to excel.
Those arms fully extended, not at 90 degrees.
He's going to be the first one to conquer this.
And he made the transition, building up momentum, looking comfortable.
Hurry up and get that momentum. The longer he's on that second ball, the harder it's going to be. He has to go for it now.
It looked like he went for the dismount there.
And it looked like he hit his face.
Well, a hard fall for Cochran, and Kyle becomes the 10th failed attempt here on Cannonball Alley. But an interesting approach. He realized nobody's been able to hold on to that final ball, decides to bypass it altogether.
Yeah, he tried to bypass that third cannonball, but couldn't generate enough swing. So much ground to cover there, it was almost impossible.